Right guys, you've been formally introduced to the old 420G. Well, I don't know how much of this video he's going to get, because I think we seem to be having a problem with the camera, so I'll just do it again. Introduced you to this one before. You've seen work on her in the sheds. She's a 420G. Right guys, this is an attempt at doing another video, if you can stitch it together, I don't know. This is the 420G. You've seen her in the background, you've seen pictures of her, and you've seen her having her back axle surgically removed. You never saw her have her engine done, you never saw much else, but there's had an awful lot of work done to it. We've had to do the cylinder head, I've had to do the front radiator, I've had to do the rear brakes, I've had to do the front calipers, you name it, I've done it. She's had an awful lot of work. She's a lovely old girl. She was the Tim Kim Behrens' managing director's car, and then it went to the Nepalese ambassador, and the Nepalese ambassador drove it for a good few years. Obviously used to tow his caravan, and then it went and stood in Margate for a long, long time. As you can see, it's lovely inside. She's beautiful. She's not a bad old girl at all. She's not a bad colour. Everything about her is nice. She's just gorgeous. She's just a lovely, lovely old thing. There was that one issue, as you probably all saw in the pictures. It had a yellow door, because someone primed the door. We did a little bit of a repair on the door, and we used the close as we could rattle can to get that green. It isn't quite right, but hopefully it'll dull down. I don't know. Or the other one will shine up. One or the other. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Problem with the bonnet. The bonnet itself is causing me grief, and having a real problem getting the bonnet to close properly and latch back down again. I think it got bent when it was off the car. Don't know. I always remember it came with a spare bonnet, which we lost. So whether that was an issue, I don't know. But she has, like I say, I had to put the bumpers back on her. I've had a bit of trouble with the overriders, but needed minimum amount of welding. I mean, just a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of welding. I mean, so small it was actually minuscule. It needed to be done. But other than that, I mean, there's this paint problem. Stored in the garage with the blanket over. And this is what they get. This is what happened. This is what happened to the Mark 1. This is what happened to the Mark 1. Yeah, and the Series 1. Both of them will have the same problem. So she's lovely. The radio, which I've chosen, is on the back window. That'll be fitted in. Heated rear window needs to be connected up. And but the wheel arches are like new. I mean, it's absolutely stunning in places. Shame, because as I said before, it's one of those cars that really, I loved old things really, but I just had a lovely automatic. Problem with the gearbox selector, because I had to do the stern column bushes, and I've lost the ability to go quite easily, sort of smooth glidely into park. What I tend to do is glide smoothly into reverse and go flying backwards or forwards. I don't quite know which. Park seems to be the last thing on his mind. So I'm going to read up in the book about how to adjust all that. And as I say, those jobs will be addressed, and the old girl hopefully will be soon. Now, a lot of people have said, wouldn't it be lovely if we could see one of your cars running? Well, there you go, look. Radiator recall, twin electric fans, wired correctly for the minute, not thing. Manifold intake not on. Hopefully, the old girl's in park. Yep, she is. She is actually not leaking, as you can see, and the reason she's not leaking is because Clyde put new windscreen rubbers up front and back, so... Now everybody recognises that lovely Jaguar problem of the start chart. Whoa! Live on camera. Sorry, I've got 2 or 3 things going at the same time here. I've got that woman, find me whoever she is. Can't actually see, so we'll find out. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I'll have to put you on hold on this for now. Quite annoying, really, that. See what the problem is, the electric choke seems to overfuel. It hasn't been run for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks in now. Quite nicely. She will when she warms up. Anyway, yeah. Well, we won't go any. We won't say any more about that because well, cars that don't get driven very often, which is this is one of, and the fact that she's been sitting here outside in the rain, and also the other thing is you can see down there, which if I illuminate you, maybe you can see better. How's that look? Can you see 1, 2, 3 distributor? I robbed it out of my 3.8 engine, so I'm not really a great leveler. I think the timing's way off on it, to be honest, because I don't know how you time them. There's some sort of stupid laptop connection, which obviously I never came with. So I think that may well be coming back out there, and we'll have an old British Lucas one back in it. And then maybe I can sort this out. Not certain really on the rest of it. Engine was stood for a long time, so. The fact the engine was stood for a long time, there are issues. I know there's issues, and it just needs to be driven. I have driven it, and there is some videos of me driving it. Whether you'll see them, I don't know. But for the minute, that's just an upload towards it. You've seen it, you've heard it. It runs, and it'll be on the road soon. Talk to you again. And like I say, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Talk to you then.